Welcome back to Roundtable. I'm Tony Geftis filling in for Jeff Smith this week, and the topic is Lourdes University. I'm here with Dr. Robert Helmer and Dr. Janet Robinson. Dr. Helmer is on his way out on his own volition at the university. And Dr. Janet Robinson is filling in as the interim president of the university, and while the search will begin for a permanent position, someone to fill that position as well. And before the break, we were talking about the changes that have encompassed over the university, and they're including not only academic changes, but athletic changes. And the Grey Wolves, as you were saying, are going to be potentially adding up some teams and stuff, and we've seen some of the facilities that could be in place. I know these are all plans and they're all sort of a framework, but perhaps Dr. Hellman, you can talk about what the plans are for the Grey Wolves.
Sure. We brought intercollegiate athletics to campus 2 years ago. So we have men's and women's basketball, men's and women's volleyball, golf, baseball, and this coming fall, softball. And we have been fortunate to live in Sylvania as a community. And so we've been renting Tam O'Shanter as our home court for basketball and volleyball. And it's been great to have that, but of course the desire of the students is to have it on campus. And so we've been looking at the property that we own between the academic campus and between our residence halls. So roughly land between Convent Boulevard and Brent Road that Lourdes owns. And we're looking to develop an athletic recreation complex on that property.
And are we talking not only just for fun, because athletics are fun, but I mean also for competitive? Is it going to be eventually in some sort of division with certain teams and certain games?
Sure. We're in the NAIA
Okay.
with teams locally such as Siena Heights, Madonna, University of Northwest Ohio. So we're in that league already, and the new center will have the competition courts for basketball and volleyball. So that'll be our intercollegiate athletic competition, but it will also have the fitness areas, the multi-purpose rooms for yoga, Pilates, and things like that, that both our traditional and our non-traditional students are looking for. So it's part of the fitness initiative as well.
Right. And Dr. Robinson, also when you talk about bringing students on board, bringing them in, it's not only going to be a great place to show them around and say, hey, we've got this great fitness center and a place for you to exercise, but also we've got these great teams and how integral it is to be able to associate with a certain team or a mascot, your school, your alma mater, and go ahead and talk about how maybe this is going to be a good way to drive in the new students over the next coming years.
Well, we want to recruit all the students to come and be part of the Grey Wolf movement, and to come and cheer them, because as wonderful as our classes are and as riveting as our faculty are, there's something about being at a basketball game when somebody's taking that last three-point shot and going to win. That's a wonderful wonderful collegiate experience for people to come to. So we're looking forward to having, more teams, more going on, more cheering, and to do it. We really need to have a space that they can call home.
Is this facility all part of the 7-year plan?
We would like it to be.
Okay.
We would like, to see so that our students could have a home court advantage, that they would have a place to, to play where they could be there. And, I think it's a place, it's not just for traditional students, it's for our non-traditional students, it's for our families, it's for people that live in Sylvania, Toledo, who really want to come and support Lourdes University.
Right. So do we have a time frame on any of the new facilities?
The strategic plan goes till 2015. We're currently trying to get the zoning, rezoned so that we can move forward. And until that is official and we can, get the blessing from the Sylvania City Council, we really can't say, what we're going to be able to do till we get there.
Right. A couple of hurdles.
There's some hurdles. There's some hurdles. We want to be good neighbors. We think, designing that mid-campus. If you've ever been on the Lourdes University, I know you were there yesterday, you see grounds and how we keep them is very important to us. So having a pathway there that would be well landscaped, I think would add to Sylvania, and I think would certainly add to our university.
And Dr. Helmer and I got a chance to walk around, and one of the things you told me yesterday when we were walking around was that the campus is open to everybody. That was how it was originally designed and intended. Anybody can come out, walk around, enjoy the facility, even if you're not a student. It's open arms there.
It is, and that's really a tribute to the Sisters of St. Francis. I mean, they are the owners of the property, and it's their home, and has been their home since 1917. And so those 89 acres of beautifully landscaped grounds, woods, walking trails, the sisters have said from dawn to dusk, those grounds are open to the public. And so you will see people that will come and just simply want to spend some time in peace on campus, will want to stop in at one of the prayer shrines and pray. It's a very beautiful campus that the sisters have made open as a resource to the community.
And we want to show people our little tour here. It goes from academics to athletics to aesthetics. I think maybe the trifecta. For I'm just throwing that out there. If you want to put it on a plaque or something, and then just put my name under it, that would be great. But we are going to go and take a look at this. But before we do, I just want to say once again, congratulations to you on your way out. I don't want to make this as a big going goodbye, this sort of endeavor, but because you can come back at any time, and but congratulations.
And I will. There will be much for me to come back and celebrate.
Absolutely, and it sounds like there's going to be a lot of new things when you come back as well over the years.
There will be.
They say you can never go home again, but
at Lourdes, you always can come home.
And congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
And you're going to take a look and see what we did, how we walked around, and if there's anything that you see that we failed to mention, we'll give you a few seconds to throw it in your favorite spot on campus. But take a look. Here's sort of a walking tour of Lourdes University, and you can enjoy it now. You can enjoy it yourself in the flesh at any time. Here we go. Well, the sun is shining out here at Lourdes University, but Bobby told me earlier it's always a beautiful day.
It is always 74 degrees with a light breeze from the west. Few clouds every now and then.
I'm sure it feels that way.
It's a beautiful campus, as you can see.
Absolutely. Now, a lot has changed in your tenure here, and just
It
over the
has.
last 10 years when you've been president here. And go ahead and tell us, just behind you, some of the changes you can point to.
Well, where we're standing right now used to be a parking lot, really up until a year ago. Actually, my car used to be parked just about 10 feet from where we're standing. But, Lourdes has grown pretty dramatically over these past 10 years. And one of the things we desperately needed was a new dining hall. And so this parking lot was all removed last summer. And this is our new dining hall right here. Some garden, some outdoor terrace, with all of our traditional age students as well as our non-traditional students. I mean, this is the hub of campus today.
Wow, excellent. Well, let's take a look around.
That'd be great. One thing that hasn't changed over the 10 years is the beauty of the campus.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's just gotten more beautiful.
it has.
Right.
The Sisters of St. Francis, having built this many, many years ago, clearly the outdoor beauty was part of their vision, and we've maintained that all along.
Now, when you first started here, you were a teacher.
I came in '96 on the faculty, and then vice president for academic affairs, and then president in 2003.
Did you ever think when you first started here you would become president?
I didn't. I was happy to be on the faculty and to do some administrative work, but when the opportunity came, it's just such a great place. The opportunity to continue to be a part of it and to lead it was one I couldn't pass up.
And under your stewardship, all these things have happened with construction and what else you've seen here.
They have. But when you say under my stewardship, as long as that means with everyone here, Lourdes is very much a community, and so it's not something I've done; it's something we've done together. I'm sure if we look over my left shoulder, you'll see this beautiful mural that we just dedicated last month, I guess, and just another example of how we continue to bring the artwork that the sisters started so many years ago to campus.
Well, tell me again, when you first started here, roughly about how many students were here?
Yeah, in January of '03, when I became president, we had just a little under 1,200 students. They would have almost all been part-time students, typically working adults. Today we have just a little under 2,700 students. The majority are traditional age, although we still have a large number of working adults. We also have master's degree students, but that growth in the traditional age market has been one of the dynamic things that has happened here at Lourdes, which has caused us to need more academic space. And so we have one of our 2 new buildings that was built in 2007 here. And then across the street, across Convent Boulevard, Lourdes has purchased the land that goes from here down to Lourdes Commons, which is the former Wickford Woods Apartments at the corner of McCord and Brint. And now we have residential students and we have athletics. And those 2 pieces of the strategic plan really have been so much fun and have brought such energy to the campus.
Now, I'm sure a lot of the other universities are wondering, how do you do it? How do you double the number of students in about 10 years? What was the secret?
Well, I don't know that it's a secret, but I think what I would say is it's a great example where a community of faculty and staff dedicated to an incredibly important mission of serving students. With that keen focus on that mission, just amazing things have happened here at Lourdes. And we have maintained that low cost, and that's been important to us as well.
I know you're excited about heading to Baldwin Wallace, and you look at the campus around here and you said, it's nice, but this is nice too. You're going to miss aspects of walking around Lourdes.
Yeah, this is just such a beautiful piece of property. The woods, the trees, the landscaping. I will miss the beauty of this campus.
And there's a rich history at BW. You said how many years?
167 years.
There's also a rich history here at Lourdes.
There
as
is
well.
indeed. The sisters have been here for decades.
Gotcha. And one of the hidden gems here is this chapel. Can you tell us a little about it?
Yeah, the Porciuncula Chapel. This really has been an important part of my life over the 16 years I've been here. This is a shrine that was built in the 1930s to honor a gentleman who assisted the sisters with the financing of their projects. And this is dedicated really to private prayer and meditation. So it is a place where faculty, staff, students, and people from the community oftentimes will come and spend just a few moments in quiet meditation, prayer. It's a wonderful place to come and just center yourself in the midst of a hectic day.
Now that begs the question, when you got the word from BW, you got the job. Did you come here to meditate?
I didn't have time that day, but I have since, yes, for sure.
And your decision came to you.
It did.
All right.
It
Well,
did.
thank you very much. We
Thanks.
appreciate the tour.
Thank
and
you.
We'll be right back with more Roundtable.